Today we're going to talk to you about planting up autumn containers. September's a perfect time, the summer bedding is over and it's time to go on to the hardier specimens that are good for bedding out. The first thing you have to consider is the planter that you're going to use. For the planting that we're going to do today, the optimum size would be around about 30 centimetres, about 12 inches. As you can see, there's an array of planters available. We're going to plant up one of the smaller bowls today, which is perfect. What you have to consider first, though, because it's a planting during the autumn and winter, is that the drainage is good enough in the container. So what you do for this is you make sure that the planter has a hole, and we cover it with crocks, which are broken terracotta pots, which you put over the drainage hole so as the water can run through. The best compost to use, or the best growing media to use for this, is an open, well-drained, peat-reduced growing media. Any of the proprietary mixes that you can buy in the garden centres are perfect. We would also suggest that you mix in some controlled release fertiliser, which again can be purchased in any good garden centre. Now, the thing that you need to do is to make sure when you're filling that you leave a decent rim of compost, so as you can get your plants into the pot without the compost overflowing over the top of the pot rim. Now you have your container filled with growing media, it's now time to choose the plants that you want to go in there. We have two combination or coordination plantings here. We have a lighter green, which is good to brighten up a dark corner, or we have the darker leafed plants that are good for light patios. The first thing to do is to make sure that before you plant any of the plants that they're well watered, and you can make sure that they are by feeding the way to the pot. Now, the other thing to do before you plant is you knock them out of the pot and make sure that the roots are spread before you plant them into the container. Place your plants before you plant anything. So I'm going to place the heuchera at the back. We have a euonymus, sage, and a viola, the smaller plants being at the front, the taller plants at the back, and the Lysimachia. Now the thing to do is to place them first, and then before you plant them, make sure you've got them in the right place, and then you can proceed to make the hole and plant the plants. So now you've planted up your container, put it in the final position and make sure you water it well.